Hello everybody, welcome back. It is JudiciousFire and I am here with Boa Queen. Boa Queen is a great addition to the game of Castle Clash. She's a very exciting new hero and I'm very impressed with her gameplay so far. I'm going to look at what she does in this video, what she does best, some of her limitations, as well as how to build her a variety of different ways if you want to go attack or you want to go defense. She's a hero that can go the whole spectrum of attack or defense builds. Please hit the subscribe button and let's try to get this channel going. I've been checking out analytics where about 50% of the people who watch the videos are actually subscribed. So it would help out a tremendous deal if you could just hit the subscribe button and help. All right, let's take a look at Boa Queen. Boa Queen is the fourth epic hero released in Castle Clash. I'll have to say that, a couple of the epic heroes have been a little bit underwhelming, a little bit less than impressive. Of course, Dynamica is amazing, and I will have to say that Boa Queen is also a real impactful hero in this game, and I think that she's going to be a hero that's going to be played in this game for a couple of years to come. I have her with a variety of damage reduction. You can go a very strong attack build if you'd like. And you can also go a very tanky damage reduction kind of build. And that's what I chose to do. I want to give her lots of time out on the board, lots of time to fight. And I want to give her plenty of time to put her little boas out there into the board and up against heroes and give her the opportunity to keep spawning boas. I just did a video on damage reduction and how to calculate damage reduction in this game. Please check that out. It'll show you all the sequences on how we do damage reduction as a calculation in Castle Clash. At the end of the day, this Boa Queen and this build takes about 4.5% of the damage that she would normally take if she had no damage reduction. Or if she's getting hit with 100 damage, she takes 4.5 damage. It's just crazy. So we look at Boa Queen. Okay, here it is, short and sweet. She does a true damage strike. That strike is directly in front of her. That's a limitation. It's not a global attack. It's not in a circumference. It's a straight line. So if the bad guy isn't right in front of her, bad guy's not getting hit. That true damage strike ignores damage reduction, like Sacred Light, Stone Skin, and Dragon's Cover, Silent Cover, Holy Conviction. It does not ignore damage caps, so it will have no effect on damage capped heroes. She is doing a heck of a strike. When we jump her up to skill 15 in the hero compendium, we see that really none of the part of her skill description changes except for the damage that she does. She ends up going over 1,000% attack by skill 15, and that's a strike that could liquefy pretty much any hero. She sends out a boa. The boa is like a love dove. It has a mind of its own. It operates on its own. It goes out. It causes damage to heroes. It can go out globally across the board, and it can attack globally. She cannot. The boas are timed out in the following way. Boa is sent out onto the board. 5 seconds later, another boa comes out. 5 seconds later, another boa comes out. 5 seconds later, the original boa, boa number 1, has now expired. And a fourth boa takes its place, bringing it to a total of 3 boas maximum that can be on the board at any time in this game. So if you are fighting a stationary object like the boss, the best you're ever going to get, even with a Pumpkin Duke, are 3 boas activating simultaneously. When the fourth spawns, the original one will disappear. That's the way they time this all out. So she got 3 buddy Boa helpers. She has a built-in 50% damage reduction. That is beast. She has fast energy recovery. That's always nice. The Boas, just like Dove Keepers love doves, they cannot take more than 1 damage per hit. Boa Queen does not have a damage cap. She has 50% damage reduction. Huge difference. But what I do see is that because she keeps pumping out Boas, the Boas end up taking the attacks and the real mess from the bad guys. And it leaves Boa Queen a little bit guarded and shielded from it all. And it helps to increase her survivability. It's like she's putting out little walls in front of her with these Boas. That helps a great deal. The Boas, when they are attacking, they cause disarm for 2 out of 4 seconds. Disarm means that the hero cannot perform normal basic attacks like Anubis's punches. He won't be able to perform those. He'll just be standing there still. But he can still gain energy and activate his skill, which is the thing that hits 100 heroes. So normal attacks can't happen when disarmed, but the hero can still activate its skill and do the really big attack. When the Boas are attacking, and that's pretty much all the time if you've got the Boas out there on the board, when the Boas are attacking, our friend Boa Queen reflects 100% of the damage that she's receiving for 2 out of 4 seconds. That essentially renders her invulnerable under the majority of circumstances. She takes 0 damage. Okay, so for half the time, the Boas are disarming whoever they're attacking. And for half the time, she's basically invulnerable. So it's a really nice blend. You just have to be careful in the 2 seconds that she's not invulnerable, especially if people are pounding on her. You can take her out pretty quick. That's why I decided to go with a majority damage reduction build. I can always slap a Wicked Armor on as well on the other talent if I want to boost attack. Let's take a look at her skin. Here she is at skin max level 20. I'll switch to the skin look for the rest of the video. And you can see the boost that she gets. Pretty normal statistical bonuses for skins. One way or another, I think you're going to have a Wicked Armor or you're going to have a Dragon's Cover. It's kind of the way the game is going for the majority of heroes, and it's kind of the phase that we've gotten to into Castle Clash now. So either a Wicked Armor or a Dragon's Cover as one, or if you want to do both of her talents, one Wicked, one Dragon's, do a lot of different combos that way. But make sure one of them is present in talent or insignia form. She is susceptible to reflect damage. The thing that she's lacking, she doesn't have a healing process. So I'm giving her a True Piety mixed with the Dragon's Cover. True Piety is going to give her even greater true damage capability. Now it's not just her attack, it's also her basic attacks that can perform these true damage strikes, also giving her that healing process. I think that the more damage reduction, the better. I'm more interested in her pumping out these Boas that mess everybody up and can shut down a whole team and are invulnerable and take only 1 damage. I'm more interested in seeing that happen for 3 minutes than her trying to be a 1-person army. She is not Dove Keeper. She has a similar effect in that she pumps out these little spawns, but they are slow, and she does not have, as a hero, the striking capability of Dove. She is by no means a Dove, a new Dove, or a replacement for Dove, or a Dove 2.0. It is a different kind of hero. I went with Holy Conviction, and with traits, I went all accuracy because there's nothing that she does at all that helps to support or buff your team, help them to be stronger. She's a hero killing hero, and she's got a hit. You can make the argument that disarming the heroes is helping the team, and I certainly would agree with that, but you gotta hit them to perform the disarm. I've given her even greater damage reduction as well as many trait statistical bonuses by putting Mutant Radiant Hawk on her. A Mutant Radiant Hawk gives her an extra 30% damage reduction for 5 out of 7 seconds. It gives her a heal whenever she's attacking, a substantial heal, and every second she's regaining 1% of her overall health. It's what she's lacking, and it helps to keep her alive. The overall stats on her are pretty brutal. Look at that. That's almost 142,000 attack. And this is a damage reduction build. Okay? Nothing about what I've shown you is about attack or getting that attack number up. 142 nearly. That's crazy. Almost 2.9 million health. Kind of a slower attack speed. Decent movement speed. Nothing to write home about, but not too bad. And her accuracy gives her well over 20,000. That can be increased by giving different pets that I have accuracy on. I have placed heroes in the Hero Assist program. I'm going to show you those. The dodge comes all from those heroes. Nowhere on her do I have any kind of dodge. Only the heroes that I added into her Hero Assist. And she has decent crit damage, and decent crit resist. Let's take a look at that Hero Assist system. Okay, we're at level 48 with her Relic Hero Assist system here in the Epic Hero slots. I've gotten 2 attacks and 1 HP. Now, I'd love to get 3 100s, but when I saw those 2 attacks come up, that's adding 16,000 attack multiplier to her. And that's why she's at like 144. So it would hurt me, it would wound me to roll over those. For right now, I'm just going to keep it there and be happy. The heroes that I placed in her and how. Okay, she had the attack. She had the accuracy. But what she didn't have is the ability to dodge and to stay out of some trouble. I want a relatively decent dodge and ability to survive. Put in the number 1 dodge bonus hero for this Epic Hero Assist system. That's going to be Levanica. If you have dodge on him, he'll give you the highest dodge score. Phantom King's number 2. I have dodge on my Phobos, but I use a very high accuracy pet on him. I put him in there for extra dodge as well. On each of these 3 heroes, I have placed a stealth insignia. Simply because stealth insignia gives us the highest attack bonus for any of the insignias. That attack bonus then gets added to the damage that Queen Boa does. It's the only reason. I've also placed 3 mutant pets on these heroes in order to get higher dodge and a little bit more, I believe, a little bit more attack as well. So more dodge, more attack, and heroes that help to complement the dodge bonuses. I think Boa Queen would also do very, very well with like a Sacred Light, even a Vigorous Fury. Anything that's going to keep her health up, but always match it up with some form of damage reduction, like a 1-to-1 ratio. Don't just do health. Don't just do damage reduction. Do a combo of the two that get health, damage reduction, some healing process. She's missing that. Okay, so don't worry about making her a little bit tanky. That's the reason why we get a skin. Other side, do more of an attack-oriented build. Sure. Cute Kitsune would be a wonderful pet, getting her dodge up and giving her a heal as well. Rudolph, Fennec pet, Mini Angie, Bublo, Dapper Bat, any of the healing pets, really great. You could do a Cold Drake, certainly, and it would help to do a little bit of reflect in the time that her 100% reflect is not operating. That's 2 out of every 4 seconds, or 50% of the time. Let's keep in mind that you can never go over 100% when it comes to reflect. Nobody can have their reflect come back at them at even greater than it went out to begin with. So 100% is your max on this. Running a Drogo pet on Boa Queen. Now we'll move on after this. Running Drogo pet on Boa Queen will not have the same kind of effect that it has with an Ashura or with a Phobos. On heroes like that, those heroes have 70% reflect, and Drogo adds to it and gets it up to 100. And that's why they zero out on damage every once in a while. She's already at 100. So Drogo pet will still just continue to maintain that 0. Nothing's going to change. But Drogo pet will increase the likelihood of you reflecting damage during those 2 seconds where she is vulnerable. And all of those things can help. She is a hero that can be run many different ways, and I think we're going to really experiment with her as a community and understand where it is that she really shines. Okay, we're going to go up against Jumanji's base, and look how low the health is. This is a limitation. She's a hero that can be completely frozen up, held into place. She cannot be silenced, but pretty much every other thing that can happen to her in this game, she's susceptible to it. Mardel Ray's base. We can see the limitation of her ability to only fire forward. Right now, I believe it is a Cinder Matron firing to the right, and we are firing to the left with a blue energy ball. And unless you're directly in front of that, you're not going to get hit. Okay, she got taken out. Cardiac NM's base, Cardi's base. One of our long time players here in Castle Clash. One of our best, one of our top arena players as well. I just saw the Rambard in the corner. I really wanted to see how she does up against Rambard. Especially with the ability to do true damage. It's not going to take away Rambard's ability, but it cuts through damage reduction. And with the true piety, now giving the option for basic attacks to cut through damage reduction as well. Got a lot of folks on base that are helping to keep Rambard nice and healthy. We'll take a look. She's getting pummeled by 6 really nasty heroes, and we can notice a couple of things. First, she isn't doing anything to the other 5 heroes. She is only engaged in the attack with the hero that's right in front of her. She had no way to hit the others. Also, her Boas, they don't have separate brains. Like one says, oh, I'll go fight Rune Master, and the other one says, I'll go fight Walla Walla. They're all backed up right up against the hero we're fighting right now. So they're just piling up 3 at a time, maximum, up against Rambard. And we can also see that she's not dying. And that's a really good thing to see in today's game, because when you've got Dynamicas on base and Boreal Foxes, and they're all working together in a Zeph, it can be a case where you drop your hero out on the board and your hero is instantly killed. And that is not the case. So we're building a decent wall of defense where we can now use 5 other heroes as more direct hero killers. Let's keep moving on. All right, we got a dynamic on this base, KG312 Dom. I'm going to try it. You can see the brutal damage that even Rambard takes when that Dynamica goes off. Oof. There's a reason we're taking damage, little damage, and then a huge dip in health, massive damage. That's just Dynamica activating a skill. As soon as his cooldown's over, we take this horrible hit. Okay, we were able to punch through. The help of those Boas, keeping heroes busy, disarming them, providing her the ability to act as a shield or a wall. That's very helpful. Friend of the game, Bubblegum Jelly Fabled, attacked me with a variety of heroes. This is the same build that we've been looking at. Dragon's Cover, a True Piety, a Holy Conviction, accuracy traits. Only now I have a Rudolph pet because I thought I might need a little bit more healing due to the defending a base all by myself. She did well against Phobos. And with Rosa stacking this much damage reduction on her, it's going to be tough to get her health down. You can maybe get lucky and you can take her out if you time it out well enough. I would probably switch to like a Wicked Armor if I was having this kind of a problem. Ended up in a standstill. Now we switch to a whole bunch of other attackers. I basically left my Boa Queen out there all by herself all day. See what trouble I could invite. We're getting attacked by Zeph. And I think that Zeph is going to get us. Zeph's just got that damage cap. Really the inability to be taking any kind of damage below 36,000. That's just not the case for Boa Queen. Zeph is victorious. Okay, we get attacked. We get attacked by Boreal Fox, I believe. See how we do. We are susceptible to that freeze. You can see how very little attacking we're doing because most of the time we're frozen up. Let's up the speed a little bit, see what happens. If we can get lucky with, got it. Okay, we got through Boreal Fox. If you can get a couple of good strikes in, you can take out the Fox. Now we have Lava. It's going to be a drop in a damage cap every 8 seconds. And we got it. Okay, watch this one quickly. Dynamica. Got him on the second shot. Got him on the second shot for one reason. He had not yet reached his damage cap. And that is how you can take out Dynamica. If you can hit him enough to take his health pool to 0 before he's reached 50% health, you can take him out in one shot, or in that case it was like 2 hits. Now he's back with, what is that, like a Rambard with a Drogo pet? Yeah, probably. So hard to see with these animations. If I'm incorrect about some detail, pardon me. It's like fireworks going off. Let's speed it up. I have a feeling we're just going to time out on this. But look at that. A Rambard and a Dynamica right up against her. And look at how long she's surviving. This could be a very, very good hero to drop in front of a Dynamica to keep him busy. While you swoop in with your other heroes and you hit him when they're not targeting your other 5. Boa Queen, a very impressive hero and a great addition to the game. Has the ability to spawn like a dove keeper. Those spawns have a limited ability to be damaged, just like doves love doves. Boa Queen does not have the striking capability or the damage dealing threshold of a dove keeper, and she's not replacing dove by any means. She's sort of like the one I would probably send out first. Occupy the enemy with all those boas, start disarming them, and then you drop your dove. And your dove it's like shooting ducks in a barrel. And that's really how you get a good team together. I'll wrap it up with this. Other than a great hero here, definitely an A hero. See the question so many times, I think nearly on a daily basis. And I think it's a great question because it means that people are curious about the game. Consistently see on forum after forum, Discord after Discord, the question, who are my top 6 heroes? Please pick my top 6. Who's my main team? Choose a main team for me. Can you create a main team? Castle Clash is a game of game modes. It's not about individual heroes or putting 6 together and saying that's my main team. I'm going to use them in all 30 approximately game modes. Let's take Archdemon for example real quick. The heroes that I use in Archdemon, half of them are garbage, and I wouldn't use them in any other game mode. But if I didn't use those 3 or 4 heroes that are garbage in every other game mode, if I didn't use them in Archdemon, I would be getting smashed in Archdemon, and I wouldn't be putting up decent scores. So you take your time, and you get... I was able to get a very nice score on Archdemon because I don't believe in, best heroes. I believe in best teams. That's another reason why tier lists in this game do not lend themselves well to how we build teams. I could wrap up with this. I could take 6 tier 1 heroes, the best, and send them out on the board, and all 6 of them just turn to dust immediately. That's because I didn't bring my tier 3 healer. And the entire house of cards fell because I didn't have what was a tier 1 or even a tier 2 hero. I had to have a buffer, a healer. Even with that, my whole team got slaughtered. Well, because I didn't bring along my tier 5 reviver. I forgot my Triantar. So it's not about teams. It's about how well heroes work together in a synergy to support themselves, to make themselves the strongest, and to give you the best edge in battle. I hope your clashing's going well. I will catch you on the next one, and I hope you enjoy getting Boa. She's a great addition to the game.